athletic conference contest between Montana State University Billings Yellow Jackets and Simon Fraser University. Both teams looking to add a win before heading into the GNAC Championship. And right now, Simon Fraser's desperately looking for a win, coming in on a 3-game losing skid to the Hive tonight, and only winning one of their last 6. MSU Billings Yellow Jackets, a heartbreaker the other night against Western Washington University. Battling back from an 18-point deficit was not enough. They forced the overtime but fell 83-80 with a buzzer beater at half court. It was just astonishing. MSUB closed the second half on a 23-7 run in the final 9 minutes and 36 seconds to force that overtime. Carrington Wiggins named the St. Vincent Healthcare Player of the Game for his game-high 31 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 assists. Certainly, he will be one to watch tonight. We are live from the Hive. I'm Jeff Rosenberry, sitting in tonight for Evan O'Kelly, who's on assignment. We're excited to have you here, and we're just about ready to get going in honoring our seniors this evening. Our seniors, this is senior night, the last time that the Yellow Jackets will be in-house before hitting the road on their way to the GNAC Championship and March Madness. Tonight, our seniors going to be honored: Brent Finn, Damon Thacker, and Sam Elliott, of course. And so what we're going to do is throw it on down to Roger Williams on the court for an introduction and recognition of our seniors on senior night.
Tonight's GNAC matchup features Simon Fraser University versus your own MSUB Yellow Jackets. Please turn your attention to center court for tonight's senior night ceremony. Our first senior from Kalispell, Montana, number 33, Sam Elliott. Sam is accompanied by his parents, Wayne and Susan, his grandparents, Bill and Susan, and his uncle Michael. Our only 4-year senior, Sam Elliott, is stuck with our program and has been one of the team's leaders both on and off the court since the 2018-19 season. He's played in 28 career games at both exhibitions from the 2020 season. Sam's best game this season was against Rocky at home, where he made several late threes and had season highs with 8 points and 6 rebounds. We're going to miss Sam's consistency, character, and how he helps out our team in any way he can. Ladies and gentlemen, number 33, Sam Elliott. Senior from Big Timber, Montana, number 1, Brent Finn. Brent is accompanied by his dad, Monty. The 5th-year senior, Brent has been a key member of our backcourt during his 2 seasons at MSUB. This year he's averaged 5.3 points per game as our 6th man. Brent has scored in double figures 5 times this season, including a season-high 15 points at home against Alaska Fairbanks, and a 13.9 earlier this week when he helped us come back against Western Washington. We will miss his late game scoring, his clutch free throws, and his leadership on both ends of the court. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Brent Finn. Our final senior from Meridian, Idaho, number 2, Damon Thacker. Damon is accompanied by his parents, Taurus and Nakia Gonzalez. One of the best all-around guards in the GNAC this season, Damon Thacker comes to us after most recently playing at the University of Idaho for 2 seasons. In his lone season as a Yellow Jacket, Damon has averaged 14.8 points, 4.9 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 1.3 steals per game. His 86.3% shooting from the free throw line is the 5th best single season mark in MSUB men's basketball history. He also surpassed 2,000 collegiate career points against Western Washington earlier this week, and was named to the preseason All-GNAC team earlier this fall. We'll miss Damon's toughness, his veteran leadership, and how he finds a way to help us win night in and night out. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, Damon Thacker. have one more round of applause for you, 2022 Yellow Jacket men's basketball.
The recognition of our seniors there tonight. Brent Finn, Damon Thacker, and Sam Elliott will look forward to seeing them on the court tonight. Again, MSU Billings coming off of a tough loss against Western Washington University. They shot 15 for 27 in the second half compared to 9 for 24 in the first half. But MSUB inbounded the ball to Sebastio there, who was double-teamed on the other side of the court. The ball was deflected into D'Angelo Minnis, who stepped in for the half-court buzzer beater. And now we're here tonight against Simon Fraser University, the Canadian and American national anthem. You're on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Jeff Rosenberry sitting in for Evan O'Kelly tonight as MSU Billings Yellow Jackets hosting Simon Fraser University. Simon Fraser coming in tonight after a tough loss against Seattle Pacific University a couple of nights ago. This game is the first time that these two teams are connecting this season. This after a postponed January 20th game due to COVID protocols. And you can see here Seattle University is taking the court. Wilfred Bellata scoring a season-high 23 points, grabbed 11 rebounds, but SFU was able to, Seattle Pacific was able to pull out the win 87-79. Starters tonight for Simon Fraser University, number 3, David Penny, number 10, Wilfred Bellata, number 15, Jamal White, number 24, Drew Bryson, and number 35, Julian Roche. SFU coached in his 6th season by Steve Hansen.
And Yusuf Ali.
Assisted by Yusuf Ali, Brett McDonald, and Adil Zahid Zadah. And now the lights are out. All focus on your Yellow Jackets from Montana State University Billings. Taking the court tonight, the senior, number 2, Damon Thacker. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the forward, number 4, Bilal Shabazz.
The 6'2" junior guard from Flint, Michigan,
Number 13, Carrington Wiggins from Flint, Michigan. 6'5" forward, number 24, Nicholas Sebastio. And E-Man, number 32, Emmanuel Ujanaku. Yellow Jackets, of course, under the direction of Mick Durham in his 4th season. Luke Finley is the assistant coach. Zach Sutton, the student trainer or student manager, and the athletic trainer, Tom Ebel. Happy to have you in the Hive tonight. We're just about underway. Your officials for tonight's contest, Darren Drake, Sean Schroeder, and Nathaniel Whiteman Runzim. And of course, we wouldn't be viewing tonight without our awesome crew in-house, Lexi Bloider, our producer, Hannah Hayden, and Emma Boffman on the sideline cameras. Simon Fraser University donning their away red jerseys with the white stripes up the side, and the Jackets in their home white jerseys. Janaku takes the jump ball and first possession to the Jackets. Senior night here tonight. We'll expect lots of noise and lots of action. This after the Jackets suffering that tough loss against Western Washington University. First possession is turned over, now to Simon Fraser the other way. Bryson driving in, the quick pass out, the long ball is good for 3 by Jamal Wright. And that will put Simon Fraser University on the board first. Shabazz, now Thacker on the far side. He'll go inside to Janaku. Ball is bobbled, turned over the other way. And we have a stoppage of play here. In 1907. I'm not sure where the foul was on that one. It looked like a stoppage of play, no foul issued. Simon Fraser's possession in their scoring zone. Bobbled, tipped out of bounds, last touch by David Penny. Jackets the other way. Jackets crossing the timeline is Wiggins. Quick pass off to Shabazz, back to Wiggins. Wiggins now driving inside. Catches himself before the fall, they'll swing it around. Thacker now at point, looking to make a play. Quick pass off to the near side. The shot off the mark by Shabazz, and here come Simon Fraser University the other way. The layup by Wright, no good. Now back and forth action. Crossing over Shabazz. Quick pass off to Sebastio, the long ball off the iron into the hands of SFU. Bellata, quick pass out to Penny. Just under 18 minutes to go in the first half. Bellata now at point. Gets the ball taken away from him there by Shabazz, who gets the ball back, looking for the layup, bobbles it, picks up the ball, out to Thacker for 3. That's good! And the Yellow Jackets tie it up at 3 apiece. Great in and out there. Nice long ball by Thacker with awesome court awareness by Bilal Shabazz. Penny and SFU now. Driving into the paint. Looking for the layup. Off the mark. Picked up by Ajanaku the other way, and a pass off to Wiggins. Wiggins gets some screen support from Ajanaku. Tried to bounce pass into Ajanaku and unable to do it. Last touch by SFU, and that will be a Yellow Jacket possession in their scoring zone. 3 apiece right now, early in the contest. Tipped away, recovered. Shabazz, the long ball by Sebastio off the iron. Picked up the other way. The SFU moving quickly underneath. And they'll pick up 2. Wiggins. And they'll swing it around. Sebastio to Ajanaku. Wiggins and Thacker. Thacker on the fly for 3. It's good! And Damon Thacker shows up right when his team is in need of the lead, and now the Jackets up by 1. SFU could not convert on that one. Here come the Jackets the other way. Thacker, heavy pressure, picked up, turned over, and here come SFU the other way, and an easy layup by Wilfred Bellata. Stoppage of play here. Foul's going to be called. Drew Bryson's going to be assessed his first personal foul here, and we're at a timeout. Checking in for the Jackets after the timeout will be number 1, Brett Finn, and number 33, Sam Elliott. So our seniors will pop in there. 15:44 remaining in the first half. We'll stay here with this action. Damon Thacker right now with all 6 points for the Yellow Jackets. 2 of 2 from the field, 2 of 3 from the arc. SFU with a 1-point lead right now. 3 points for Jamal Wright, 2 apiece for Penny and Bryson. Right now, 3 steals by SFU compared to MSU Billings' 1 steal. 2 turnovers for Simon Fraser and 3 turnovers right now for the Jackets. We'll keep an eye on those turnovers as we progress in this contest. Penny and Wright and Roche out on for SFU. Demakulangan also taking the court for Simon Fraser University, as well as Jordan Lyons. Sam Elliott will inbound for the Jackets. Wiggins looks for the pass, finds Thacker. Thacker, shimmy, shakes his way, the long ball on the fly. Tipped off the front of the iron, and here comes SFU the other way. Long ball attempt by Elliott Demakulangdon, no good, but picked up by SFU. And they'll get another chance here. Another long ball, that one's gonna count for 3. It's David Penny. Now 10-6 in favor of Simon Fraser with 15 to go. Wiggins looking for an opportunity, finds Finn. Finn's going to draw the foul here, and it's going to go on number 20, Elliott Demakulangdon. First personal, second team foul for SFU, and Sam Elliott will inbound to Thacker. Thacker's going to drive his way in, comes inside the paint, shakes the defense, he's up and in, the layup in and out. And here comes SFU the other way. Cross-court pass, Jamal Wright, good for 3. And that's going to make it 13-6. Going to take a second to get that net reset. Wiggins finds Elliott to Thacker. They'll toss it at point. Wiggins thought about the shot to Thacker, inside to Ajanaku, out to Finn for three. That one bobbles around, picked up by SFU the other way. David Penny driving hard to the paint. Pass out to Jamal Wright, back to Penny. Crowd getting into it here. Stripped away by the Jackets, Wiggins, and he's across the timeline. Fast and furious inside the paint. Jumper is good for two. 13-8 now the score. Jackets looking to close that gap with 13:39 remaining in the first half. Roche to Penny. He's going to set the offense. Inside. They'll back it out. The long ball, no good. Jamal Wright there for the rebound. Tipped away into the hands of Thacker. Thacker has the ball tipped back, but he regains control. A fight underneath, and it's going to come away to SFU. SFU's going to slow it down here. Demakulangan. Pass off to Lyons. The long ball is good by Julian Roche. That makes the score 16-8 with 12:45 to go. Jackets looking for a little spark here to close this 8-point lead that SFU has. Brent Finn underneath for two. Showing that senior athleticism there. Brent Finn up and in for what looked like an easy layup, but he earned it. Demakulangan, pass off to Penny. 13 on the shot clock here for SFU. Penny getting some pressure. They'll back it out to Roche. That long ball trickles off the iron into the hands of Demakulangan. Battled around underneath there and eventually picked up by Ajanaku. And here come the Jackets the other way. Wiggins crossing the timeline. On the far side, Wiggins driving up and in, and he'll draw the foul for sure. Both players up and heading towards the bench. 11:46, the foul's going to go on number 20, Elliott Demakulangan. And that's going to be first personal at the 11:46 mark. Third team foul for Simon Fraser University. You're watching the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, where Simon Fraser University leads by 6 over the Jackets, 16-10. Stay tuned for more basketball action from Alterowitz Gymnasium. Back on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, Jeff Rosenberry here tonight, sitting in for Evan O'Kelly, who's on assignment. Thanks for joining us. Yellow Jackets' last home stand before they hit the road, and looking for an opportunity to add to the point total heading towards the GNAC Championship against Simon Fraser University, who are leading right now by 6. Damon Thacker, the lead point scorer right now, is 6, 2 apiece for Wiggins and Brent Finn. Jackets in their scoring zone. Thacker to Shabazz. The long ball off the iron. Malik Burkett has also checked in for the Jackets here after that timeout. D. McCoon Langdon. Quick pass off to Bryson, and they'll swing it around to Penny. Josiah Mastandrea, who's checked in for Simon Fraser. SFU down to 1 second on the shot clock, and great defense there by the Yellow Jackets. Able to come away with the ball and hold back SFU. Wiggins tried for the layup, will instead has it batted out.
Number 24, Nick Sebastio checks in for the Jackets.
Nick Sebastio checking in, and he's going to give Carrington Wiggins a breather. Second personal foul to Elliot D. McCoon Langdon. Jackets couldn't convert with that possession. And SFU the other way. Roche going to drive in. Finds Bryson. Ball stripped away. Last touched by SFU. And it'll be a Yellow Jackets possession. Great work by Brent Finn.
Number 10, Wilfred Bellotti checks in.
Able to keep from SFU having control. 10:25 remaining in the first half. Jackets still find themselves down by 6. Thacker on the fly. The jumper's good! 2! Nice work by Damon Thacker using the court to his advantage, and in transition, able to hit that long jumper and bring the gap to 4 now. D. McCoon Langdon with the pass off to Lyons. Up and in is Lyons for the layup. They find Brent Finn underneath, and they'll swing it back out to Thacker. Thacker hard inside to Finn, and now it's swung around. Back to Thacker. He's up in, denied. Picked up by Shabazz, though. Finn now in possession. In and out for the 3. Last touch by the Jackets, and it'll be a Simon Fraser possession. Great action by the Jackets, utilizing their passing game, but could not convert on the long ball with 9:28 to go in the first half. D. McCoon Langdon crosses the timeline, looking for a pass, finds Jamal Wright. Wilfred Bellotti. Bellotti hard inside to the paint. The layup is good for 2. SFU keeping that lead. And a foul's going to be called here on Josiah Mastandrea. First personal, 4th team foul for SFU. And the Yellow Jackets are going to take a timeout here at the 9:07 mark. Be a full timeout. So with that, we'll take a quick break, and upon our return, more live action where the Jackets find themselves down by 8 against Simon Fraser University with 9:07 remaining in the first half. Stay tuned. Back on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, SFU winning 1 of their last 6, coming in on a 3-game losing skid tonight, but with the lead by 8, 20-12 over the Jackets with 9:07 remaining in the first half. Jackets coming off of a devastating loss against Western Washington University, a buzzer beater at half court by 3 for the win, were the Vikings just 2 nights ago. Both teams on the road to the GNAC championship. Finn. Pass it around to Sebastio, and Thacker underneath. Can't convert on the layup. Picked up by Simon Fraser. And it's Penny in possession. To Bellotta. Bellotta's going to drive inside. A foul is going to be called here. And it's going to go on number 4, Nick Sebastio. His first personal foul, first team foul for the Jackets here tonight. At the 8:28 mark. SFU in possession in their scoring zone. Penny will inbound. Finds Bellotta. Bellotta looking for a pass. He's going to back his way in. They'll back it out. The long ball is good. On the far side by Josiah Mastandrea. Now 23-12 as SFU expands their lead. Thacker. They'll swing it around to Finn. Wiggins was heading in, and a foul's going to be called here. Or excuse me, no, Wiggins stepped out of bounds. That's what they're saying here. So 7:57 remaining, 23-12 now. Now we know that the Jackets recently have some experience in coming back from deficits. For sure, the other night, coming back from an 18-point deficit against Western Washington University. So we know it can be done. Carrington Wiggins led the team with 31 points. 4 points alone in the final 2 minutes of regulation is what forced that overtime. Then the first 5 minutes to open the overtime. Brent Finn was helping with that comeback as well, as he had 13 points late in the second half, and fellow senior Damon Thacker added 14 points despite the fact that he was hampered by foul trouble late in the game. So the Jackets were able to harness that energy against the Vikings the other night, and we're not quite at that 18-point deficit right now, but Simon Fraser has come in tonight with a victory on focus and point as they're leading 23-12. Jamal Wright continues to be the leading scorer right now for SFU. Penny with 5 points as well. 3 apiece for Mastandrea and Roche. David Penny getting the quick pass off there to Jordan Lyons. The layup, no good. Janaku made sure of that, and now here are the Jackets in their scoring zone. Thacker looking for some screen support. Shimmy shakes his way in for the long jumper for 2, and it's good! Now 23-14 at the 7:15 mark. Penny going to drive hard into the paint, looking for a pass. Finds Bellotta. Bellotta, the long 3. Off the iron, picked up by Ojanaku the other way. Wiggins now crossing the timeline, comes center. Shakes the guard. The long ball is good for 3! Carrington Wiggins shakes his defense, steps back to NBA range and says, I'm closing this gap, boys. 23-17 now the score with 6:30 to go. And a response there by David Penny. That'll be good for 3 points. Wiggins with a little loft pass into Sebastio, finds Finn. Finn gets tied up, and they'll call a jump ball. Possession to Simon Fraser University. Jamal Wright and Julian Roche checking in for SFU. And Bilal Shabazz will check in for the Jackets.
BJ Shabazz checks into the Jackets.
.609 to go in the first half, and here comes SFU. Penny crossing the timeline, finds Bellotta. Bellotta with the pass off to Roche, and they'll swing it around. Back to Bellotta. Bellotta to Roche. 10 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Picked up by Shabazz. Long pass underneath. The shot is going to butter his bread underneath. What a pass to Iman Ejanaku underneath. And he's up and in. Makes it 26-19. Crowd's into it now. Roche and Penny in transition is good for three. SFU connecting on those threes tonight, 50%, as Damon Thacker is going to up the percentage for the Jackets. Now 29-22, a 7-point lead for Simon Fraser University. Bellotta is going to reset an offense. Double team, finds Jamal Wright in the corner. The shot into the hands of Thacker, saved it, last touch by SFU, and it'll be possession to the Jackets. Jordan Lyons and Elliot gosh, you say the name so often, then you get it wrong. Elliot D. McCoolington in for SFU. 4:30 to go in the first half. Wiggins driving hard to the paint. Underneath finds Shabazz. Back out to Wiggins. 12 on the shot clock. Wiggins going to take matters into his own hands for three! And now 29-25 the score. Jackets have cut that lead to only 4 right now. And with some great momentum here with 4 minutes to go. David Penny's long ball is good. Simon Fraser responding. Long three for Thacker. Picked up by SFU the other way. Bryson had the ball stripped away into the hands of Sebastio, and here comes Thacker. Thacker bobbles, regains control into the paint to Shabazz and Thacker in transition. Finds air. Sebastio tried to get the rebound, couldn't. Bryson underneath, Lyons underneath, and that will make it 34-25 for SFU. The long ball is good for three! Carrington Wiggins adding to his point total. Now 3 for 3 from the arc tonight is Wiggins. And those are the points that you want to make them count. 11 total points for Carrington Wiggins right now. Shabazz was able to pick that one up. Now 2:15 to go. Wiggins. Shimmy, shakes his way in. The pass out. Shabazz tried to get it to Sebastio, couldn't. Now Shabazz, the long ball, off the iron, into the hands of number 32, Emmanuel Ajanaku. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Damon Thacker moving around quickly. Shimmy, shakes the long ball, off the iron, into the hands of Jamal Wright. Officials are going to take a timeout here. This is an official timeout. And at the 142 mark, the Jackets are closing that gap. 34-28 is the score. SFU responding, it seems like almost every time the Jackets are able to shrink that gap a little bit. Damon Thacker still with 13 points, 3 for 7 from the arc, 5 for 12 from the field right now. And it's Thacker and Wiggins game. Wiggins with 11 points and 2 apiece for Ajanaku and Finn. 6 total turnovers for the Jackets, 7 turnovers right now for SFU, but they're not letting that hamper them by any means. David Penny, the leading scorer right now, 14 points, 5 for 6 from the field, and 100% from the three-point arc tonight. He's also thrown in a couple of steals on his own. Shooting percentage overall right now from the field is 54%. From the charity stripe is from the three-point arc is 53% for SFU, compared to a 40% field stat for the Jackets and a 37% from the arc stat. 142 remaining here in the first half. Simon Fraser University will be in possession. Penny crosses the timeline. Roche to Penny. Penny hard into the paint, turns the jumper, and trickle around up top. Everybody reaching for it. Jackets will come away with it, and here comes Damon Thacker. Thacker, cross court, finds Finn in the corner. That one bobbles around into the hands of SFU. The other way now, Penny. Bryson and Penny play catch. Penny now driving inside. Finds Lyons up underneath. He'll draw the foul. It's going to go on number 1, Brent Finn.
Foul number 1, Brent Finn.
His first personal foul here tonight. Second team foul for the Jackets. Jordan Lyons on the line for the first time tonight. First one's no good. And we're just under a minute in first half action. Fans are doing their job making some noise. Second one counts for Lions. And now here come the Jackets the other way. Sebastio. They'll play catch at point. Finn now. Back to Sebastio and then Thacker. Thacker thought about the shot. Instead back to Sebastio. 7 on the shot clock. Finn driving up and in for the layup. Denied that, and here comes SFU the other way. Hard to the paint. They cannot convert on it. Jackets now. Shot clock is off, and the Jackets will have the last possession. Thacker to Sebastio for 3! They give one more chance for SFU now. 10 seconds. Everybody holding strong. Penny at point. On the move is Lyons. Now 2 seconds. Roche, Julian Roche for 3 at the last second. And you know they've practiced that before. That is going to make it at the first half 38-36 31. Jackets would like to have seen that gap close a little more, but they are keeping up with SFU here tonight, and Simon Fraser University is responding each and every time. That three-pointer at the buzzer there makes it 38-31 in favor of Simon Fraser University over the Yellow Jackets in Alterowitz Gymnasium. We'll take a break, and upon our return, we'll take a look at the first half stats. You're live on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Stay tuned for more basketball action. Live on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, I'm Jeff Rosenberry, in for Evan O'Kelly tonight, who's on assignment. Now 4 minutes left until second half action starts here, where SFU finds himself in the lead 38-31 over the Jackets. Great back and forth call and response basketball here tonight, and we've got a shooting game happening for sure around the perimeter. Little update from the women's basketball game earlier today in Seattle Pacific University, where the Lady Jackets were able to win their fourth straight game. And for the 8th time in the last 9 games, the Lady Jackets team held off a late push from Seattle Pacific University. That victory, 56-53. Danielle Zahn selected as the St. V's Healthcare Player of the Game. Shelly Zahn pushing her career point total to 1,200 today, moving up one spot to number 17 in the MSU history books. Lady Jackets completed the season sweep of the Falcons after winning 81-55 in Billings on January 22nd. MSU now 25-33 all-time against Seattle Pacific University, and is 7-22 in games played in their facility. Jackets on the road again for their final 2 games of the season, and they're going to take on, Lady Jackets will take on Central Washington University on February 24th, and Northwest Nazarene University on February 26th on their road to the GNAC Championship. All eyes here tonight on some great scoring, some great perimeter basketball happening. Wiggins is 3 for 3 from the three-point arc tonight. Damon Thacker, 3 for 7. And right now, the Jackets about 40% from the three-point arc. Your leading scorer is Damon Thacker with 16, 5 for 12 from the field. Jackets shooting 40% from the field right now. This on 6 turnovers, only 2 personal fouls against the Jackets, 2 blocks of 5 steals, and 14 rebounds for the Jackets. This compared to SFU, leading scorer is David Penny, right now with 14 points, 5 for 7 from the field, and 100%, 4 for 4 from the three-point arc tonight is Penny. 2 of 3 from three-point land is Jamal Wright, and 2 of 4 is Julian Roche. The next highest scorers on SFU, 6 points apiece for Wright and for Julian Roche. This on, right now, they're shooting 51% from the field, 57% from the three-point arc. This on 7 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, 4 blocks, 5 steals, 8 assists, and 17 rebounds. So shooting from the outside, we should definitely be keeping our eye on that as we move into the second half. Second half X Factor. We choose an X Factor for each team. And for the second half X Factor for the Simon Fraser University, we're going to stick with David Penny, leading top scorer right now, contributing across the line with 2 steals, 3 rebounds, and right now no personal fouls and a great shooting game. Keep an eye on David Penny as we move into the second half. For the Jackets, we're going to call the X Factor the Thiggins Factor. Could be Damon Thacker, could be Carrington Wiggins, either one, both carrying the point total right now for this team, both contributing under the board. And it's going to be a shooter's game here in the second half. You're live from Alterowitz Gymnasium. Thanks for joining us. Thank you again to our Yellow Jacket Sports Network crew, our sideline camera operators, Hannah Hayden and Emma Bothman, and our in-house game producer tonight, Lexi Bloider, who we just looked at each other at that buzzer three-pointer there at the end and just said, wow. So more to come on that, I'm sure. We'll see a lot of that kind of action here in the second half. Jackets again in their traditional home white jerseys. with blue and gold trim. Simon Fraser University, donning their away red jerseys with the white stripes up the side. Last homestand here for the Jackets. They would love a victory before they hit the road on their way to the GNAC Championship. And so would Simon Fraser, coming in tonight with a 3-game losing skid, only winning 1 of their last 6. Inside the paint, and an early jumper by BJ Shabazz. Makes it 38-33. Bryson to David Penny. Penny with the jumper is good. Inside for 2. And a 13-point lead right now a 17-point lead, a 7-point lead for SFU. I don't know why I wanted to add more. Thacker. And they'll swing it around. Thacker in transition is good for 2. Now 40-35 and a 5-point lead for SFU. Bellotta, quick pass out to Roche. Penny good underneath for 2, making it 42-35. Wiggins for the Jackets. Getting some screen protection. Driving hard to the paint. Layup can't convert. Here comes SFU the other way. Penny thought about the shot, instead the pass to Roche, and he'll get the ball back. Penny on that near side finds Roche. He'll skip it to Bellotta. Bellotta driving up and in. Backs it out to Penny. He has room for the 3, and it's good. Jackets will want to see if they can stop the David Penny movement here tonight, as he continues to add to his point total. And 5 for 5 from the 3-point arc. They've got to put a stop to Penny's outside game. Underneath, Ajanaku. He will draw the foul as Roche assessed his first personal foul here tonight. First team foul of the half. Janaku at the line for the first time this evening. First one's up, and it's good. One back for Simon Fraser, 3 for the Jackets. Janaku's second shot off the iron into the hands of SFU. Here comes David Penny crossing the timeline. To Jamal Wright, Bellotta. He thought about the pass to Jamal Wright. Back to Penny now. Penny in transition, long pass. As Bryson's coming up and in. Can't convert on that one, and here come the Jackets. Wiggins to Sebastio and Ajanaku. Now Thacker gets some double team, finds Ajanaku underneath, and he'll draw the foul. Fouls on number 10, Wilfred Bellotta. His first personal foul here tonight. Thacker will inbound for the Jackets with 16:47 remaining in the second half. Inbounds. Now, underneath is Ajanaku. He's up and in strong. This after a great pass from Shabazz on the outside. See if we can stop SFU from responding. Roche to Penny. 10 on the shot clock. He's inside the arc. Doesn't matter anyways, and here come the Jackets. Wiggins on fire underneath. He's up and in for 2. Splits the D and goes right up and in for an easy layup. 47-40 with 16 to go in the half. Bellotta finds Roche. Jamal Wright now at point. Finds Bryson on the move to Bellotta. He's up and in for 2. Wiggins crossing the timeline. Ajanaku to Thacker. The shot in and out. Here comes Bellotta. Bellotta now to Penny. Penny, shimmy, shakes on Thacker, gets double teamed. Now to Roche. Roche coming up and in for the layup. No good. Picked up by Wright, kicked out to Bellotta. He'll step inside, cross-court pass to Bryson for 3, and that one's in and out. Jackets rebound the other way. 3-on-2 action here. Wiggins steps inside the paint for the layup, and he'll draw the foul. It's going to go on Julian Roche, and at the 14:53 mark, his second personal foul, and we'll take a timeout here at the 14:53 mark. Jackets find themselves down by 9 against Simon Fraser University. We appreciate you joining us here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network tonight. Jackets will finish the rest of their season on the road after tonight, hoping to pull that win before they hit the road against Central Washington University on the 24th and Northwest Nazarene University on the 26th. Then it's right into the GNAC Championship where everybody's going. The division this year making a decision to go on a point-based system to support seeding at the tournament. This after several COVID postponements have impacted the regular schedule, including the January 20th contest where MSU Billings and Simon Fraser were supposed to meet. So this is the first time these two teams are meeting this year. Simon Fraser, I'm sure, happy to be back playing basketball. This after having to take a season off because of COVID-19 last year with travel restrictions and whatnot.
Wiggins at the line, shooting 2.
Wiggins, first time tonight at the charity stripe. First is good. Second shot by Wiggins on the way, and that one's good. Closing the gap now to 7, 49-42, SFU leading. Jamal Wright. And now Penny at point. He's going to move his way inside. Finds Bellotta. Bellotta, screen support from Lyons, comes center. Foul's going to be called here. The fans don't like it, and it's going to be on number 20, Malik Burkett. First personal foul here tonight for Malik. at the 14:30 mark. SFU will inbound in their scoring zone. 17 on the shot clock. Penny looking for a pass, finds Bellotta. Bellotta with the long ball. It'll be off the mark. Into the hands of Damon Thacker, and here come the Jackets the other way. Thacker inside the arc. The shot bobbles around into the hands of Elliot DiMakulanga. Backing his way in, Lyons to Penny, back to Lyons, underneath the layup, and one. BJ Shabazz is going to be assessed his first personal foul here tonight. Jordan Lyons will be at the line for SFU. Josiah Mastandreas checking in for SFU. .51-42 now the score. Jordan Lyons, 1 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight, is ironically the only SFU player to go to the charity stripe tonight thus far. Mastandrea. DiMakulanga. And the shot by Lyons, in and out. Picked up by Shabazz, and now to Wiggins. Wiggins on the move. Foul's going to be called here. Steve Hansen's not a fan. The foul's going to go on number 20, Elliot DiMakulanga. Nick Sebastio checking in for the Jackets. 13:04 to go. Sebastio will inbound to Wiggins. Wiggins driving in, finds Sebastio. Sebastio driving hard to the paint. Up and in for two is Sebastio. SFU the other way. Jamal Wright with the long ball. That one off the mark. Lyons there to pick up the rebound. And the basket is good. Wiggins driving in, he'll back out. Looking for a pass, finds Sebastio to Thacker. Thacker on the move now. Thacker driving up and in, the jumper in transition, no good. Picked up though by Malik Burkett, and he's good for two underneath. Penny inside, up and in, and didn't have anybody to peel off and defend that for an easy layup. Now 55-46. SFU over the Jackets. Thacker. Jumper's good. Lyons underneath, turning around, and responds. Last time the Jackets had the lead in this contest was at the 16-minute mark in the first half. Score 6-5, and they are looking to close the gap here with 10:48 remaining. With that, we'll take a media timeout here from the Hive. 10:48 to go. The score 57-48. SFU over MSU Billings. Stay tuned for more second half action from the Hive. Back on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, Jeff Rosenberry here, live from the Hive with you. Jordan Lyons assessed his first personal foul, which led to the media timeout. SFU on top, 57-48. As the Jackets looking to close the gap here with 10:48 remaining. David Penny now with 23 of the SFU points. Definitely the lead scorer. It's Thacker and Wiggins for the Jackets. Underneath, up and in for the layup is Ajanaku, and he'll add to his point total. Seven-point lead for SFU. Lions to D. McCool-Langdon. Now Penny at point. Has the ball batted out of his hands. It will remain in SFU possession. D. McCool-Langdon will inbound for Simon. Penny on the move. Getting screened out by found Roche underneath. Everybody's scrambling for it. And they're going to say that's a jump ball. And the possession will remain with SFU. Roche and Thacker tying up underneath. And 6 seconds on the shot clock for SFU. The pass, Roche picks it up. He's good for a layup. Backing his way in is Thacker. Up and underneath. And Eman Ajanaku butters his bread for two. 7-point lead for SFU, though, with 9:27 to go. Roche looking for a pass. Finds D. McCool-Langdon. Swings it around to Lyons. He's inside the paint. Has the ball batted. He'll pick it up. D. McCool-Langdon from NBA range. No good. Foul's going to be called underneath here. And it's going to go on number 1, Brent Finn. Mick Durham is beside himself. And so are the fans. Second personal foul for Finn. 9:02 remaining. Simon Fraser University in their scoring zone. D. McCool-Langdon inbound to Bellata. Now Roche on the far side. D. McCool-Langdon with the long ball, no good. Picked up by Ajanaku, and Thacker will be in possession as he crosses the timeline for the Jackets. to Sebastio and Finn. Sebastio with the long ball. It's good for 3! Cuts the lead now to 4 for SFU with 8:34 remaining. Roche at point. Bellata now on the move. 7 on the shot clock. Finds Lyons. Steps in to Roche. Thought he was passing to Bellata, but instead passes to a nice family in the front row. And it'll be possession to the Yellow Jackets with 8:09 to go. Wiggins on the move. Up and inside. Can't convert as a Janaku, and here comes SFU. Dima Kulangan. To Bellata and Lyons. On the fly is Roche. And that basket is good. 61-55 now the score. At the 7:40 mark. You're live from Alterowitz Gymnasium on the MSU Billings campus and on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. We're going to take a quick timeout. Upon our return, more second half action. 61-55 the score in favor of SFU. Yellow Jackets have been desperately trying to close this gap throughout the entire contest. Largest lead of the game was 11 for Simon Fraser University. That at the 16:48 mark of the second half. Every time the Jackets make some noise, it seems like SFU is able to respond and keep that gap. Thacker underneath, can't get it to go. Janaku with the rebound, pass out to Thacker, and both players are going to go down. A foul will be called here. Bellata and Thacker both coming up. It's going to go on SFU, Wilfred Bellata. Second personal foul for Bellata, so the Jackets will maintain possession in their scoring zone. Jackets inbound to Wiggins. Now Janaku back to Wiggins. Looking for some screen support. And an offensive foul here being called on Carrington Wiggins. First personal foul. Can't say I saw it, but that's where we're at the 7:10 mark. Penny crossing the timeline for Simon Fraser. To right, and Bellata. Finds Mastandrea. Picked off by Carrington Wiggins. Putting on a show, a clinic underneath as he puts jam on his toast and makes it 61-57. So it's those kind of moments that we would hope that the Yellow Jackets can capitalize on, a clear momentum change. But it seems like every time that happens, SFU has been there to respond. Roche going up, he'll draw the foul. And Carrington Wiggins going to be assessed now a second personal foul, as Roche will go to the line. Second player to now hit the charity stripe for SFU tonight. Julian Roche's first is good. Second shot off the mark, into the hands of Finn. The Jackets will look to capitalize here. Wiggins, quick pass off to Sebastio, and back. Wiggins driving in, finds Sebastio outside. He has some room inside for the layup, and it's good! Now cutting the lead to 3, 62-59. SFU in the lead with 5:58 remaining. Jamal Wright to Penny. Roche with some screen support. Back out. The long ball is good by Jamal Wright. And that's what we've been talking about. Every time that gap closes, SFU has been there to respond. Shooting 44% from the three-point arc. Those points have been impacting this game tonight for SFU. Thacker up and in, picked off by Roche. Penny with a long ball to Bellotta, now back to Penny, and he'll set up an offense with 5:10 to go. Penny at point, guarded by Wiggins. Little double team there, trying to shake the defense, and a foul is going to be called here on Manuel Janaku. First personal foul. Things appear to be tightening up here with 5 minutes to go. 65-59 your score from Alterowitz Gymnasium. Take a long media break here, and upon our return, more first half or second half action as the Jackets looking to close the gap. 65-59 the score, SFU over MSU Billings. Stay tuned on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Back on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, Jackets looking to capitalize on some momentum here. David Penny remains the leading scorer for SFU with 23, 17 apiece for Wiggins and Thacker on the Jackets. Penny now at point. Just under 5 minutes to go. Bellotta coming inside. Pass out to Roche. Thought about the shot. Will come inside for the layup. Trickles around, and it'll go in for two. Players bounce on the iron there to help Roche, and now 67-59 the score. Janaku gets the ball out to Finn. He'll drive hard to the paint. The layup off the mark. Into the hands of SFU the other way. Last homestand for the Jackets here tonight. And they would love to hit the road with a victory after a tough loss against Western Washington University on Thursday. Wiggins trying to bat that ball away, can't. Bellotta, the outside pass, the shot, no good by Penny, and here come the Jackets. Wiggins, bounce pass, gets to Thacker for three, in and out. Bryson there for the rebound. Jamal Wright and Bellotta. Penny in transition with the layup for two. Now a 10-point lead here. Call underneath is going to result in an SFU possession when we come back.
Fans, please join me in a round of applause one last time to thank our three men's basketball seniors.
We got seniors in-house tonight. Of course, it is senior night, our final home game. And before the game started, giving great recognition to Brent Finn from Big Timber, Damon Thacker from Meridian, Idaho, and Sam Elliott from Kalispell. Sam Elliott's spent the true 4 years here at MSU Billings. He's had a great career as a Yellow Jacket. Excited to see what all of our seniors do as they move on after graduation. 3:28 remaining in the second half. SFU remains in the lead and has remained in the lead for most of this game. The last time the Jackets led was at the 16-minute mark in the first half. Largest lead for SFU at this point, 11 points. That was early in the second half, and now they've extended that to 10 here after some back and forth shooting action between both of these teams. It's been call and response all night. The Jackets make a shot, SFU right there to respond accordingly. SFU shooting 44% from the three-point arc, and the Jackets shooting 46%, or 38% from the three-point arc. Wiggins underneath. And a charge called here.
Offensive foul number 13, Carrington Wiggins.
Foul's going to go on number 13, Carrington Wiggins, third personal foul. And under 3 minutes to go. Roche with a nice bounce pass into Penny. Kicked away into the hands of Finn. No foul call. A lot of contact there at the timeline. The shot by Thacker, no good. And here come Simon Fraser University the other way. SFU is going to play to the clock now at this point. Look to slow things down with a 10-point lead and eat up the shot clock and the game clock. Penny to Roche, the long ball. Hits the back of the iron and in. Sucked the air right out of Alterowitz Gymnasium. Now the score 72-59.
Foul number 3, David Penny.
David Penny is going to be assessed his first personal foul at the 152 mark.
Harrington Wiggins at the line.
Wiggins is at the line. 2 for 2 tonight is Wiggins from the charity stripe. Shots off the mark into the hands of Jamal Wright. And SFU the other way. A little pressure here by the Jackets. Penny to Wright. Wright signaling to slow things down a little bit. Roche to Wright and Penny. Four on the shot clock. Bellotta in possession. The long three off the iron. Almost picked off rebounded by SFU, but picked off by the Jackets. And here they come the other way. Finn moving quickly underneath for the layup. Does not convert. And with just a minute left in regulation, it looks like this game is slipping away from the Jackets. 72-59 the score. As SFU came in tonight hungry for a win, only winning one of their last 6 and on a 3-game losing skid.
Foul number 10, Wilfred Bellotta.
Wilfred Bellotta is going to be assessed his third personal foul. 49.8 seconds to go, and but Nick Sebastio at the line for the first time tonight for the Jackets. First one is good. He'll get his second. And the second is good. Bellotta and SFU. Timeout's going to be called by Steve Hansen. In his 6th season with Simon Fraser University. We'll keep it here. 17 points apiece for Wiggins and Thacker. 3 for 3 from the arc is Wiggins tonight. 3 for 10 is Thacker. And it just has not been enough. Sebastio making his presence known here tonight with 12 points as well. Shooting 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 4 from the arc. Right now, the Jackets are 44% from the field, 36% from the three-point arc. Almost 10% difference in favor of SFU from the three-point arc. 5 for 6 is Penny. 10 of 14 from the field, leading scorer right now, 25 points. And 18 points for Julian Roche. 36.4 seconds to go here. And an 11-point lead for SFU. Thacker's going to be assessed his first personal foul, and that's going to take Bellotta to the line for the 1-1. He'll get his second. Jackets will do what they can in these final seconds, but the lead is growing and the momentum has shifted. Julian Roche, 3 a few minutes ago, really sucked the air out of Alterowitz Gymnasium. And the Jackets will need to concentrate hard. Thacker up underneath for the layup is good. Down by 10, though, are the Jackets with 18.5 seconds to go. A couple of timeouts remaining, so we'll see what happens. Simon Fraser will call a timeout here. And just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with live action. Thank you for joining us on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. The final homestead here for our gentlemen Jackets. Final 18.5 seconds remaining in regulation. The Jackets right now 1-2 in overtime this season. If we can get 10 points on the board and hold FSU, anything is possible. Finn trying to get the foul, couldn't. Bellotta now on the move. And now Brent Finn wasn't even close to Bellotta, but the officials calling that foul there. So that'll be his third personal foul, and Bellotta will go to the line. He's 1-2. And now 12 seconds to go. Thacker wants to end on a high note. He's up and in and draws the foul. Damon Thacker will go to the line.
Damon Thacker will shoot 2.
Well, with 5 seconds, the players are going to shake hands. First time that these two teams came together after a postponed game on January 20th. SFU hungry for a win tonight, coming in on a 3-game losing skid, and the Jackets, unfortunately, now 2 losses in a row. This after Western Washington in overtime by 3 on Thursday, and by a score of 75-64 here tonight from Alterowitz Gymnasium. That's your final, and a final sign-off from Alterowitz Gymnasium on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, as the men's basketball team will hit the road to take on Central Washington University on February 24th and Northwest Nazarene University on February 22nd in their pursuit to the GNAC Championship. On behalf of the Yellow Jacket Sports Network and MSUB Athletics, I'm Jeff Rosenberry, signing off. Have a good night. Great job.